Hello once again, race fans. This is Bob Burbach's Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. I'm Bob. We're going to get ready with 4 trophy dashes, a complete 4-division show. It's opening night at Twin Cities Speedway. Here we go. Green flag flies on event number 1 of 1998. Dan Reiche in car number R off of turn number 2 with the lead in the dash. Dan driving the R car, normally piloted by Ken Reiche. This is a senior project at Colusa High School. Pretty interesting senior project. Let's take a look at Donnie Fortney in car number 29 from his outside second row starting position, begins to close in on the R car. Christine Zavison in car number 11 runs third. In the 4N car of Keith 4N, now up around the top, the 28 car. And into turn number 3. Fortney and the R car get together, and Reiche is sideways in turn number 3. White flag flies on Donnie Fortney. Good to see Don making a great run here in the first event of 1998. Hard Luck Charger, 8th in points last year, I believe, through 3 and through 4 for the last time. Donnie Fortney wins the dash. Checkered flag flies. The 11 car of Christine Zavison runs in second position. Chris telling me that she is going to be the first female champion at Twin Cities Speedway. Good look at Donnie, good run in the dash. My name is Bob, and you can bet we'll be back. All right, race fans, for the first time in 1998, I know the graphic says 97, but the first race of the 1998 NorCal Dwarf Car season is on the track. We're going to run 4 quick ones in the dash. Coming off of turn number 4, green flag flies. Dynamite comes in small packages. Here we go in the dash. Up the back straightaway for the first time. Howie Ross into turn number 3. Now Bert Endicott up around the top. Dale Hogan tonight in car number 20. The Hogster looking for that patented high line around turn number 1. Diamonds off of turn number 2 and presses Endicott. Off of turn number 4. This is a close one, side by side off of turn number 4 was Endicott and Hogan. Hogan taking over the ride from his son, Ryan. Ryan having injured his hand a little bit earlier this week. White flag flies, and it looks like Ross might get his spurt. Oh, but now Endicott's 3 wide coming out of turn number 2. Ross, Endicott, Hogan, Ross with a nice run through 3 and through 4 up the front straightaway. Checkered flag flies. Howie takes his first checkered flag in NorCal Dwarf Car competition at Twin Cities Speedway.
Car number 27, Howie Ross from Novato.
All right, Howie, glad to see it. Win number 1. My name is Bob. We'll be back. All right, it's time for Modified Thunder. We've got the dash. The 4 fast qualifiers inverted tonight will contest the trophy dash. The 18 car of Ernie Phillips, 4th fast qualifier. The 10 car, the Golden Bear Alarm Special of Randy McDaniel. Inside of the second row, second fast time qualifier in Steve Coppin's car number 911 is Preston Hughes. And a surprise fast time qualifier tonight. Well, maybe not such a big surprise. Daryl Shirk in car number... Oh! McDaniel and Phillips get together here entering turn number 1.
They have a full line, the brand new 1998 California Sprint Car Civil War Series t-shirts. They're also available. So check out Twin Cities Speedway.
All right, up the back straightaway now, the 18 car of Phillips, the 10 car of McDaniel. Off of turn number 4, McDaniel gets a big, big jump, and I believe we'll do this one all over again. All right, here we go. New format this year for the modifieds. Qualifying pays the first 8 positions. Fast time gets 8 points on the way down to 1. Trophy dashes pay 4, 3, 2, 1 this year. So points are awarded in every race at Twin Cities Speedway this year in our 4 divisions. And McDaniel jumps to a big lead here at the conclusion of lap number 1. Ernie Phillips in car number 18 is second. Daryl Shirk, your fast time qualifier, is in 3rd position, the 911 car of Preston Hughes. Trails the field. McDaniel wings the Golden Bear car number 10 through 1 and through 2. I think it's important that all these drivers understand that every position, 1 through 4, here in the dash pays points. Every time you pass a car, you pick up a point. The heat races will pay 8, 6, 4, 2 to the top 4 finishers, and then 40 on down for the features. So new point system as McDaniel takes tonight's first checkered flag in modified competition, the first checkered flag in modified competition, period, for the 1998 season. That's Randy McDaniel. I'm Bob Burback, and we'll be back.
Qualifier and trophy dash from Gray Eagle, California. The Toyota Richardson Enterprises entry number 8R.
All right, here we go. Thunder and lightning. The sprint cars are on the track. Same format in points for the sprint cars as it has been in previous years. Your fast time qualifier tonight, Mike Wasina, 2-time champion, outside second row. The 71 car, Corey Lovell, inside of the second row, your second fast qualifier. Third fast time tonight in a great run, Herman Klein, your pole sitter, Jim Richardson. Here we go, green flies. Into turn number 1 we go. Once again, each and every race this year will pay championship points. Up around the top, Herman Klein in car number 40, showing him the way around. Herman Klein coming up the front chute into turn number 1. Herman having his share of bad luck in the 1997 campaign. White flag flies at the conclusion of lap number 3. Yuba City Scrap and Steel, car number 71. Corey Lovell runs in second place. Herman Klein takes the checkered flag and makes short work of tonight's sprint car trophy dash field. So the first dashes of the 1998 campaign are in the books. My name is Bob Burback. That's Herman Klein. It's great to be at the races. We'll be back.
So Herman Klein in car number 40, second generation. 91B, Shannon Barton from Yuba City. The Bartlett Racing Marysville Machine Valley.
All right, race fans, it's the mini stocks, and they're on parade. Heat race number 1 of 2. Several mini trucks competing with us tonight in this, one of the premier classes at Twin Cities Speedway. Certainly one of my favorites, probably some of the most competitive racing all year long seen in the mini stocks. A little bit greasy down below. Green flag flies. Danny Reiche moves into the lead. Up around the top, Misty Sennett in car number 95. Oh, George Morrill, car number 91, sideways off of turn number 2. Getting a little help from his friends. Reishi leads heat race number 1. Reishi led the first lap of the dash as well. The most now side by side up the back straightaway as Misty Sennett in red, white, and blue flagged car number 95 moves into second place. Man, it's go! And Misty hammers the gore point here coming off of turn number 4. Creates a big problem coming off of turn number 4. Yellow flag flies. So Misty's sideways in turn number 4. George Morrill gets a break on that one. My name's Bob. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Up the back straightaway. The green light flashes on. Reishi with a good jump. Surprising to me that Fortney and the 00 car, your champion Ron Goodspeed, that's got to sound pretty good. Talking to Ron and Catherine in the pits earlier today, participated in our photo opportunity with the mayors of both Yuba City and Marysville on hand for the grand opening of the 1998 campaign at Twin Cities Speedway. Now, up around the top, the 00 car of Goodspeed starts to head towards the front. Reishi in the 2 car. Down in the bottom, I don't believe that's going to get the job done. Real soft down there in the bottom. Lots of problems getting traction. Now Morrill in number 91 gets back to 4th. Again, very important this year in mini stock competition. The heat races will pay championship points. The winner will get 4, second place 3, third place 2, and 4th will get 1 point. So these heat races this year are not only designed to seed you into the feature event, but they will also pay championship points. It's going to be important for these race drivers to take advantage of that during the course of this season. For instance, Morrill now in number 91, currently running in 5th. It will be in his best interest to attempt to get into 4th place and collect that championship point that 4th place pays. My name is Bob Burback. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. This is Mini Stock Heat Race number 1. The white flag flies for Ron Goodspeed. Look at this battle here for 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and now the 4 car of Castleberry Jim a little bit high off of turn number 2, and that's going to cost him. Coming off of turn number 4 with the first heat race win of 1998, the 00 car. Oh, Morrill's into the wall off of turn number 4. George takes a big chunk out of that 4th turn wall, actually front stretch wall. Let's take a look at this. There's a shot from Blaine Brown in the infield tower, and oh my, I can hardly imagine that George did that kind of damage. That's Ronnie 1. I'm Bob. We'll be back. Heat race number 2 for the minis. Great field of cars here tonight. 22 entries in the mini stock field. Take a look at that inside 3rd row truck, car number 17 out of the Cooper stable, Johnny Gates. On the outside of row number 3, a competitor for the first time this year, that's the 91B car, we'll call it this year, Shannon Barton, in his first race here at Twin Cities Speedway and mini stock competition. All right, we're green. Ferry in number 23, a little slow off the mark. Gates in the 17 car, way high coming off of turn number 4. The car number 789 of Chris Colson causing all kinds of problems coming up the front straightaway. Now we got 2 or 3 of them sideways off of turn number 4. Still no yellow flag. And they all get going. There will be no yellow flag on this one. Chris Davison in car number 11 comes under the starter stand with the lead. Again, visiting with Chris earlier tonight in the pits. Gates real sideways in 1 and 2. Real gooey down on the bottom of this Twin Cities Speedway quarter mile right now. Chris has a series of yellow happy faces across the tail section of her car, showing smiles, frowns, and everywhere in between. Chris feels that she can become Twin Cities' first female champion here in the 1998 campaign. Picking up points in the trophy dash and leading tonight's second heat race.
These are the sponsors that deserve our support here at Twin Cities Speedway. These are the people that are helping.
All right, I'm Bob Burback, and we went yellow there. Here's a second look at that jam up at the conclusion of lap number 1 here in heat race number 2. Mini stocks having fun here at the Twin Cities quarter. Green flag flies one more time here on heat race number 2. Gates still a little bit sideways. Up the front chute, mini stock competition. Having a little trouble getting a hold of the racetrack here tonight. That is, with the exception of Christine right now. Chris Davison continues to lead this heat race number 2. The 4N car showing a good run this time. Not quite such. Oh, we're sideways in turn number 4. All right, here's a look at Chris through 3 and through 4. Purple car, yellow numeral. Boy, does that stand out. We call them camera friendly in the video business. We're yellow.
All down at the top front room right behind the main grandstand here in Twin Cities.
All right, we're going to do this one yet again. 2 laps to go. Chris Davison continues to lead. Keith Ferran, 4N, in second position. And here we go. Green flag flies and the white flag flies at the same time. A single lap heat race. Oh, up towards the wall is Gates yet again. Barton gets on by. Here comes Chris Davison in number 11, and she takes tonight's second heat race in the Mini. So the Mini stock's running on a very greasy and gooey track here. Slip sliding away, but Chris Davison in car number 11, along with her second place finish in the dash, her first place finish in the heat, currently has the point lead going into the feature.
In his own 89 Gambler number 38M, marking at Martin Taylor Jr.
All right, race fans, thunder and lightning. Heat race number 1 is lining up. Sprint car racing at Twin Cities Speedway, well, second to none. On the pole, Ray Rust in car number 1B, the 87 car of Tim Sherman. Rust gives him no room. The 71 car of Lovell is sideways off of 4. That will draw a yellow, and we'll try this one all over again.
Out of the 4th turn.
We'll be back. All right, race fans, Mel and Marlin Hall's fabulous speed plant here at Twin Cities Speedway, the Yuba Sutter area, presents professional open-wheel racing every Saturday night here at Twin Cities Speedway. Rust, Sherman, the 8 car. Now here we go, coming off of turn number 4. green flag flies. This time Sherman gets a great run into turn number 1. Timmy Sherman leads going up the back straightaway. Now in our 3-heat format here tonight, we will invert 6 and transfer 5. And the 8 car of Richardson is slow up the front straightaway, and that will draw the yellow lights flicker on. And that will draw a yellow. I believe we do have one in the books, however. All right, race fans, we're back, and that's Timmy Sherman, feature event winner here last season, holding off the 2-time Placerville champion Ray Rust in car number 1B. We'll go green next time around. In 3rd place, we want to point out Mac Tyner in the Barnes Boys, car number 10, your fast time qualifier for tonight, car number 7. That's former 2-time champion Mike Wasina Jr., so champions all over the place. Mac Tyner, former Placerville champion. This is Twin Cities Speedway, and this is where the champions race. Up the back straightaway, the green light flickers out. Tyner makes a nice run on Rust. Can't make it work. Up the front straightaway, here we go. Remember, we transfer 5. 4 will receive points. The top 4, 8, 6, 4, and 2. Coming off of turn number 4, this time the Barnes Boys, number 10, with Mac Tyner aboard. Absolutely one of the prettiest sprint cars I've ever seen. Boy, that car is a jewel in the pits tonight. And it looks like it's plenty quick as well. Tim Sherman in number 87, however, surprising everyone. Well, not really surprising everyone. Tim getting in quicker and quicker around the Twin Cities quarter mile. Mel and Marlin Hall preparing this racetrack to perfection. Very quick laps here on opening night. Joe Corntassel in car number 2 doesn't quite seem to have hit the setup and is now being challenged. Sherman now, the 1B car of Rust gets by Sherman, as does Tyner going into turn number 3. Lap traffic. The big problem for the 87 car. Oh, Marky Tabor is into the wall and on his lid coming out of turn number 4. So the son of Mark Tabor, I believe we'll take a second look at this. This is from our infield tower. This will be, oh, Rust tags the wall going up the front straightaway. Corntassel goes off the end, and as you can see, the 38 car of Tabor causes all kinds of problems for Sherman, and then Tabor, oh, gets way high, hits the gore point, and dumps the number 38 onto its side. Marky Tabor. Well, as you can see, he's extracted himself from the car, and, well, they didn't quite get it all the way over. All right, they roll it off the wall, and I believe Marky might just give it another shot. My name is Bob. We will be back. Well, that red flag coming out at a fortuitous moment for the 87 car of Sherman. Sherman in number 87 had been passed by both Rust and Tyner going up the back straightaway. The red flag, of course, we revert to the last completed lap, and Sherman winds up being the beneficiary of that situation and maintains his lead here in the heat. Up the front straightaway once again, Sherman now takes the white flag. He's in the last 4 corners of this heat race Rush going to make a run at him. Timmy holds him off. Tim Sherman, Ray Rush, Max Tyner. I say Max Tyner, of course. And the 7 car of Mike Wasina Jr. So those are your top 4. They'll go to the feature. And they will be the 4 cars awarded points here in heat race competition so far tonight in the Thunder and Lightning division, the Sprinters. That's Timmy Sherman. My name is Bob Burback. See what Timmy can do in the feature. Great stuff. We'll be back.
Powered gambler number 71 from Yuba City, Corey Lovell.
Thunder and Lightning, Part 2. Here we go. On the pole, car number 49, an infrequent visitor to Twin Cities Speedway. Seen him here at a couple of NARC shows. That's Mike Monahan.
Marysville driver Dennis Wood.
Certainly going to want to take a look at Rich Tyner's new ride, the Rod Tyner number 83, with Rich sitting in the seat this year. Should be a formidable team. On the outside, multi-time feature winner last year, Jeff Halab. How about Colby Weiss, one of the real chargers here at Twin Cities Speedway, flanked by Ricky Wonder Jim. Behind Wonder Jim is Corey Lovell. Veteran Dennis Wood rounds out this field of 7. 6 are inverted. We will take 5 to the feature, and the first 4 will gain championship points.
And Jeff Halab in the front row.
Here we go, coming off of turn number 4. Oh, and banging off the front stretch wall is the 71 car of Lovell. Through 3 and through 4, Halab with a nice run off of turn number 4 and the lead. Taking a look at the Lovell 71 to see if there may be some damage. Doesn't look like it. He runs 6th, and that does not make the cut in sprint car competition here at Twin Cities Speedway. Now Wonder Gem's a little high through 1 and through 2, and the 21 car of Weiss and the 83 car of Tyner take advantage. Monahan in number 49 finding the quick way around the Twin Cities Speedway. Oh, now Wonder Gem tags the wall coming out of turn number 4. Halab with a straightaway lead at this point in the event. There's Jeff coming through turns 3 and 4, and man, is he hooked up at this point. Now Weiss up around the top of Monahan with a nice move, moves into 2nd. Monahan 3rd. Tyner number 83 is in 4th. Wonder Gem is in 5th. They will be your transfers. The 71 car of Lovell needs to get by the 91 car of Wonder Gem. The 72 car of Halab easily wins this, the second heat race. We've got to keep an eyeball on this 2nd, 3rd, or 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. And they finish in order, and here's Halab on his cool-off lap. Boy, did Jeff have him covered here in heat race number 1. Colby Weiss, also a rocket here in heat race number, well, it's heat race number 2, isn't it? Well, it's opening night. So 2 are in the books. We'll be back. Thunder and Lightning, Part 3, lining up. Terrific field of cars here tonight. 26 cars here in the pits on opening night. My name is Bob Burback. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. Blaine Brown is our infield cameraman, along with Mike Hare. My daughter Denise is here tonight. Green flag flies, and Mark Hall moves into turn number 1. Here's truly Bob Burback, a little bit under the weather here tonight. Through 3 and through 4, your current Twin Cities Speedway champion, and fan we're yellow. We'll do it again. right, on the pole, Gary Matranga on the outside, Mark Hall on the inside, Rick Frock out of Nevada on the outside, Claudia Harvey. Here we go, green flag flies. Into turn number 1 we go, and once again, Mark Hall with an uncharacteristically slow qualifying lap here tonight. Let's take a look at Herman Klein as he begins to progress through the field from his 6th starting position into a challenge for 3rd. So Klein, your Trophy Dash winner tonight, on a rail, doing a great job thus far. Hall leads, Matranga is in 2nd. The 40 car of Klein is in 3rd. The 15 car of Harvey is in 4th. Brock has the final transfer position. Claudia has the final points paying position. Now she gets by Herman in number 40. So Claudia Harvey finds something and moves into 3rd position. So it's Hall, Matranga, Harvey, Klein. Klein a little slow coming off of turn number 2. Now that's it. Oh, Brock and Klein get together, and Klein's upside down. Herman Klein, your Trophy Dash winner. 3rd fast qualifier. And frankly, having a great heat race, seemed to go down on power. Car seemed to lay down a little bit going up the back straightaway. Frock made a move for 4th position, while side by side in turn number 2, Frock and Klein get together, and Klein gets the worst of it, getting upside down off of turn number 4. What terrible luck for hard charging Herman. All right, race fans, we're back. I'm Bob Burbank. Oh, look at Claudia on the restart here in heat race number 3. Claudia Harvey gets right underneath Matranga and moves into 2nd position, as does Frock, who moves into 3rd. Mark Tabor with New Life is 5th, and an automatic transfer into tonight's main event. Hall with the same kind of domination here in heat race number 3 that we experienced with the 72 car of Halib in his heat race. There's a look at Mel's Screamin' V6 as he pours through turn number 3 and through turn number 4. 5-time sprint car champion Mark Hall. Up the back straightaway into turn number 3 yet again. Right through the center of the track on a rail. Checkered flag flies for Mark Hall. Claudia Harvey's in 2nd. Frock 3rd, Matranga 4th, and they will be 4 cars that will transfer into the main event and pick up championship points as well. You forget how quick they get around this Twin Cities Speedway oval. That's Mark Tabor. He finished 5th.
Junior, outside of him will be car number 07A.
All right, Dynamite comes in small packages, so that means that the dwarf cars are on the track. Now, this is going to be a stock class heat. So let's see how this one shakes out. Stock class and rookies. As I see the 36 car. Steve Alberti Jr. tags onto the back of this one as well. We're green. Here we go. Up the back straightaway, Alberti in number 36 gets a good run off of turn number 2. Presses the 88 car of Bud Umfrist and moves through the field rather quickly, starting from the back up to 5th at the conclusion of lap number 1. Walt Hotchkiss in a very pretty painted car number 76 leads this one, while Mike Sheets, that's Michael Sheets in number 52, vastly improved over the last time we saw him, runs in 2nd position. Leslie runs in 3rd. Kaufman in the 37 car runs in 4th position. And as we said, Alberti is in 5th, up from his back row starting position. So here we go. Interesting to note that the 88 car is the former Frank Monroe ride from last year. Now Sheets presses Hotchkiss real hard going up the back straightaway and tries the outside into the banking of turn number 3, and he makes it work. Oh, we're yellow. All right, we'll try this one again. My name is Bob Burback. These are the NorCal Dwarf Cars. I'm a little under the weather here tonight, but that's okay. We'll keep it going. Hotchkiss, the 52 car of Sheets. Sheets all over Hotchkiss since the beginning of this event. Let's take a look at the 36 car of Alberti, chasing the 38 car of Leslie. Gives him a tag going into turn number 3. So here in the stock heat race or rookie heat race, Hotchkiss continues to lead. Sheets right on him. Leslie right on Sheets. And Alberti runs in 4th. Now Sheets takes a look up high again. That almost worked for him. Prior to that last yellow flag, he's going to try it in turn 2. We got a trophy dash through 3 and through 4. Hotchkiss holds them off. White flag flies, 1 to go. Hotchkiss and Sheets. Sheets looks down below. This is a good one. Alberti moves into 3rd past Leslie. Alberti. So it's Hotchkiss, Sheets, Alberti coming off of turn number 4, and Walt Hotchkiss holds them off. Santiago sideways in turn number 3.
While Leslie in the 38 car takes 4th.
Well, there's the first heat race of 1998. Man, I hope they're all like this. I'm Bob Burback. That's Walt Hotchkiss. We'll be back.
Michael Corbridge in the Interstate Batteries entry. Then in the 3rd row, they look like his son.
All right, race fans, let's get excited. Here we are. The Dwarf Cars are going to go at it for real right now. NorCal Dwarf Car Competition, some of the finest auto racing on the planet. My name's Bob Burback. Have anybody give me a call, I'll let them know how I feel about the NorCal Dwarf Cars. Here we go, coming off of turn number 4, green flag flies. Up the front, straightaway wheel-to-wheel action. Off of turn number 2, the 65 car of Endicott takes the lead. Take a look at the 16 car of Flying Brian into turn number 3. Side by side up the back straightaway, it's Ross and Endicott. Kind of a replay of the dash. Endicott gets the run. Good to see Michael Corbridge back in the green number 42, the Interstate Battery car. Running in 4th position is John the President Kennedy in car number 31. Flying Brian goes down around the bottom. Oh, and now Kennedy crosses over and retakes the position. Steve Alberti, that's Steve Alberti Sr. Seems at this point content to watch this duel going on here in 3rd and 4th position, actually 4th and 5th position. Up the back straightaway now, the 16 car gets past the President. This time it looks like it's for good. So Flying Brian Quilty moves into 4th position. Endicott still being pressed by the Houster. Iron Mike Corbridge in third position. White flag flies. So a non-stop first modified heat race. Look at this, side by side into turn number 3. Ross. And Ross makes it stick coming out of turn number 4. Checkered flag flies. So Howie Ross takes his second consecutive victory. Batting 1,000 so far here tonight. Ross wins the dash, he wins the heat. We got one in the wall off of turn number 2. We'll be back in a minute. All right, race fans, this is Bob Burback. Man, am I glad we are racing once again at Mellon Marlin Hall's Twin Cities Speedway. New livery for the Gunfighter, who will start scratch on this field of 7 here in heat race number 2. Dale Hogan, Hoagie in car number 20, flanked by Mike Borges, the 17 car of Sean O'Leary from San Francisco. Here we go. Green flag flies. Dominic Ercolini, number 23. The 44 car of Randy Schertz, all stars. The Iceman up the back straightaway in Monroe gets by them both into 5th. So Winters in number 28. Oh, has a problem coming off of turn number 4, it would appear. Being the first race of the season, I hope our levels are okay. Had our share of gremlins here on opening night with some of our camera equipment in the earlier races. We certainly hope we're getting the image that you have come to expect from Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. Here comes Frank Monroe passing cars. That's something we have come to expect from the Gunfighter. Talking to Dale Hogan in the pits earlier tonight. Kind of didn't even plan on being here, but son Ryan sustained an injury to his hand. So the Hogster decided to bring the vehicle out and see what he can do. And right now, so far, he's been a contender in the dash, and he's leading his heat. Up the back straightaway, uncharacteristic. Car number 20, but we can live with that. Dale Hogan a little high out of turn number 4, as is Borges. Good to see Mike making a return visit to Twin Cities Speedway and NorCal Dwarf Car competition. Yeah, and just as we're talking about that, he's sideways in 3. Ercolini gets past, the white flag flies. Borges gets it going, I guess, and creeps along. Here comes off of turn number 3 through 4. Dale Hogan picks up the victory here in heat race number 2. Ross is 6th. Sorry, race fans, that was Ercolini in 2nd. Followed by the 14 car of the Gunfighter Frank Monroe. So here's the Hogster. He smokes him here in heat race number 2.
Dominic Ercolini taking 2nd behind the winner, Dale Hogan. Row in car number 00 from Chico's Mike Compton. Compton 00, then in the 2nd row is our
All right, race fans, modified Thunder on the track. Take a look at car number 43, Russ Phillips. Do you recognize the car? It's the 911 car, piloted by both Preston Hughes and your track champion. Oh, now Phillips gets on the gas a little bit, and we're going to do this one again. All right, here we go. Same format as the sprint cars. We're going to invert 6, take 5 as the seed into the main event. We're going to pay points to the top 4, 8, 6, 4 and 2. Green flag flies. Mike Compton in the 00 car takes a nice lead into turn number 1. Phillips now pressed by McDaniel and done away with by McDaniel up the back straightaway here on lap number 1. Compton, McDaniel, Phillips, one of the few times he's seen dirt track competition in a modified here over the past few years. Wild Bill Cordery pardon me, race fans, in car number 27 sustains 5th position. Now McDaniel starts to press. Compton going up the back straightaway. Mike Compton through 1 and through 2 holds off the Golden Barrel Arm Service Special. We're yellow. And we race to the yellow. Looks like Compton will make that work. We'll be back. Oh, big problems for Phillips, it appears.
Second turn at the bottom of the backstretch to bring out the yellow flag. Meanwhile, the 43 car, Russ Phillips, starting to show some smoke.
All right, we're going to go green up the back straightaway. Daryl Shirk, your fast time qualifier. Multi-time NCMA modified champion. Well, McDaniel a little sideways in 3, gathers it up and makes some progress through turn number 4. Once again, former track champion Richard Brace Jr. in number 2 here at Twin Cities Speedway, where the champions race. Oh, and McDaniel comes to a halt off of turn number 3. Oh, Phillips way sideways coming off of turn number 4. Wilkerson gives him a tap in the back. McDaniel lies silent on turn number 4 on Bob. All right, we're back. Randy McDaniel in car number 10 did not come out to answer the call here in heat race number 1. So it's Compton, Shirk, Brace, Brace begins to press Shirk. White flag flies. Through 3 and through 4, Mike Compton in car number 00 wins tonight's first heat race. Shirk is in 2nd, Brace is in 3rd, Wilkerson comes in 4th. I'm Bob, that's Mike, we'll be back. All right, here we go. Modified Thunder Heat Race number 2.
Mark Hannum, alongside of Hannum in car number 17 from Yuba City at Harris Chassis. And the Dave Cooper.
All right, we're going to go racing this time around. David Cooper and the 911 car, people to watch in this one. Ernie Phillips tagging way back on the field, which I frankly don't understand. But the green flag flies on this field of 6. Phillips continues to tag onto the back, up the back straightaway now. David Cooper in car number 17 makes a nice move into turn number 3, up around the top. Oh, banging wheels coming off of turn number 4. Jim Beller in number 5X. The 7 cars, Billy Wilbert, side by side into turn number 3. Now Preston, doing a little tail wagging up the front straightaway. David Cooper in the auto-tune car number 17. Preston in 911 gets by him into Steve Coppin, number 911. So Wilbert continues to lead Beller around the outside. This time, take a look at Hughes through 3 and through 4. Now up the front straightaway. In 4th is Cooper. Remember, in heat race competition, they flew over the berm in turn number 3. Preston Hughes, the number 911, with a whole fistful of points, go over the berm with him. Now up around the top, Cooper seems to have found something and moves into 2nd position. We were going to say points paid in modified heat races go 8, 6, 4, and 2 to the top 4 finishers. All the stock car classes will pay points this year at Twin Cities Speedway. Now, Phillips finally gets into 4th position. White flag flies for Beller. The 17 car of Cooper. The 7 car of Wilbert. Here comes Beller out of Susanville, picks up a checkered flag. Cooper runs in 2nd. Good start to the season for car number 17. So Jim Beller in the 5J wins heat race number 2 for the modified. Good run for Jim. We'll be back. All right, here we go. Thunder and Lightning, the sprint cars. We're going to run 5 for an abbreviated 8 laps due to the lateness of the hour and the number of cars in the field. We will take 3 to the feature. The 71 car, Corey Lovell, Joe Corntassel in car number 2, side by side up the front straightaway. Jim Richardson in number 8 runs in 3rd place. Amy Barnes in car number 12. Rookie female star runs in 5th behind the 59 car of veteran Dennis Woods. So Woody back in the saddle again. Off of turn number 4, good look at the Yuba City Scrap and Steel, car number 71. Lovell finishing 6th in his heat. Didn't make the cut. The 2-0, and we've got Richardson coming to a halt yet again here on the front straightaway. Lots of gremlins for Jim Richardson here tonight in that black number 8. One of the real fast guys around this Twin Cities Speedway. Good look at Joe Corntassel in car number 2. JB Enterprises, RPM, Corntassel Trucking among the sponsors for Jim and Joe. Joe, the 1997 Twin Cities Speedway Rookie of the Year in the sprint car. Off of turn number 4, here we go. Good look at Amy Barnes in the yellow, blue, black numeral car number 12, pulling in from Nevada for the show here tonight. Amy tells me in the pits that she will contest most of the events here at Twin Cities Speedway. Quite an attractive young woman, I might add. Through 3 and through 4, Corntassel doing a nice job. The 71 car of Lovell, multi-time feature event winner here last year, had his problems in his heat race. Bob Burbach's my name. This is Twin Cities Speedway. Checkered flag motorsports television. Good look at Woody Dennis Wood in car number 59. White flag is shown to the Yuba City Scrap and Steel car number 71. Up the back straightaway into turn number 3 through 4. On a rail, easy victory. Corntassel will also make the cut and move into the feature, as will Wood. Amy Barnes in number 12 will have to put it on the trailer and wait for another day. But she certainly showed us she could do something.
Sheets, and these two traded paint quite a bit in their heat race. Keep an eye on them. Then it's the 38 car of Russ Leslie, the 37 car of Jim Kaufman, the 96 car.
All right, here we go. Dynamite comes in small packages. The Hotchkiss Sheets duel is resumed. Oh, and Hotchkiss loses it through turn number 1. Big problem for Walter. My name is Bob Burback. This is the first main event of 1998 for the Dwarf Cars. And this is their stock class main event. My name is Bob Burback. I'm a little bit under the weather here tonight, but we're going to keep the faith and call this one Santiago in car number 07. Talking to him earlier in the pit. Seems to think he'd like to do this a little more often this year. Now Kaufman in the 37 car begins to press Sheets. Good run for Sheets as he continues to keep some distance between himself and Kaufman. As Santiago almost hammers the wall. Here's a look at A.J. Solito in car number 10. Now there's a snooty-looking dwarf car. Good-looking piece. A.J. Solito. Santiago. Hotchkiss with that terrible first corner has not been able to recover. Mike Sheets here in car number 52 doing a great job. Continues to lead the way here in this stock main event. Sheets continues to maintain his 4 or 5 car length on the green-yellow numeraled car number 37. Hotchkiss once again doing a little tail wagging coming up the front straightaway. Finally comes to a halt in turn 1. So up the back straightaway into turn 3 and turn number 4. Sheets, all right, the white flag flies. Actually, the yellow flag flies. We'll do this one again. All right, we're back, and here's how that worked. Hotchkiss stopped in turn number 1. That is what drew the yellow. And Sheets continues to lead up the front straightaway. Mike Sheets in a dominating performance thus far tonight with 2 laps left in this, the first main event for the stock class in 1998. White flag flies for Michael. Got to be very happy with his performance tonight, knocking on the door in the heat race. Now Solito gets by Leslie for 3rd. So position change there. Michael Sheets wins his first ever feature event in NorCal Dwarf Car Competition. Our congratulations to Mike. Good deal. So it's Sheets and Kaufman and Solito. 1, 2, 3. I'm Bob. We'll be back.
Starting 5th, car number R from Calusa. Daniel Reishi, rookie. Then we move outside in the 3rd row starting.
All right, race fans, here we go. Mini stock on parade. One of the premier performers here at Twin Cities Speedway, week in and week out. All right, we're going to go 20 quick ones. All right, right, just getting ourselves together here. We're going to go green this time on the pole. James Castleberry on the outside. The 23 car of Ferry into turn number 1 they go. Excuse me. I'm Bob Burback. We're a little bit under the weather here tonight at Twin Cities Speedway. 3 wide going into turn number 3 as the champ moves from his 6th starting position into 4th. Now up the back straightaway, the 23 car of Ferry coming out of turn. Oh, it gets sideways. The 91 car also of Shannon Barton is involved right in front of the entire field. And now the yellow is displayed. That's going to cost him a lap. Let's take a second look at it. We get to it just a little bit late. Barton and Ferry are already sideways, but look at this group of cars that just barely misses. We're yellow. I'm Bob. We'll be back. Well, the cream rises to the top. James Castleberry in car number 4, George Morrill in car number 91, and Ron Goodspeed, your champion. 1, 2, 3. Donnie Fortney is in 4th. And this 44 car has been making progress through the field all night long. His name is Ray Thompson. Oh, we got one up, and it's Ferry in number 23. Mike Ferry hammers the score point here, coming off of turn number 4. Not the first time that's happened to us. Oh, come on back. We got it down. We'll be back.
This time he got up to the top of the
one more time. My name is Bob Burback. This is the mini stock feature event, the first of 1998. Misty Sennett in car number 9, truck number 95, tries to get by Reishi in the R car. Oh, the champ comes dangerously close to the wall, coming off of turn number 4. We got one coming to a stop on the back stretch. The green light stays on, up the front straightaway. Castleberry continues to dominate, and the yellow is wrong. Yeah, problems on the front chute, and Gates hammers the front stretch wall.
Robert Hunt in the 57 car stalling on the back stretch, pulling out the yellow flag.
We're back. Well, that was fun coming off of turn number 4. Here comes the 4 car of Castleberry. The track has pretty much come in as kind of a single line racetrack. Here's Christine Zavinson now in number 11. Did a nice job in the dash, won her heat, and I suspect is a contender for the points lead coming out of tonight's main event. The 91 car of Barton, Shannon Barton, comes to a stop here on the front straightaway. We stay green as Castleberry continues to lead. Hard track to pass on here tonight. Kenny Britt in car number 21. One of the many auto-tune specials here tonight. Gets by Ferran now. The Castleberry 4. Boy, is that Castleberry car a pretty car. Glistening in the sunlight earlier today in the pits. A great looking metallic blue. Coming off of turn number 4, still real gooey down below, and Morrill makes up some time there. And we got one sideways on the back chute. And we're still green. The 4 car of Castleberry being pressed by the 91 car of Morrill. Now Goodspeed takes advantage of that little bang 'em up. Coming off of turn number 4, moves to the outside. So Castleberry trying to hold off the champ. Morrill trying to get by the champ. It's never easy to be the champ. Up the back straightaway, lap traffic. Let's see who plays this the best. Down below, no bite. Castleberry wagging the tail, coming off of turn number 4. Now he goes high and up over the berm, and the 00 car of Goodspeed, the champ, is in the lead. The 91 car of George. Oh, and he gets into Davison in car number 11 in an attempt to lap Christine. So Ron Goodspeed picking up where he left off last season. Leading the feature event, coming off of turn number 4. Here we go. Castleberry begins to recover, but still several car lengths between himself and second place car number 91, George Morrill. I can't say enough about how good all of these cars looked in the pits earlier tonight. I suspect they are somewhat different as we come to the conclusion of tonight's first mini stock main event of 1998. And up around the top, Morrill's taking a look. The champ holds his line. I think Morrill has to know that there's nothing down below, so it looks like Goodspeed's going to have to make a mistake. Now Castleberry's back in the mix. This is good stuff. Goodspeed, Morrill, Castleberry, lap traffic in front of them. White flag flies. Goodspeed, Morrill, Castleberry, what a show. Into 3 and 4 for the last time. Morrill looks down low. Nothing there. Goodspeed wins. Morrill second. Castleberry recovers for third. Then car number 44, Ray Thomason, in an outstanding initial performance. Misty Sennett comes home, we believe, in 5th position. Sometimes in this class, it is enough to take your breath away how exciting these feature events are. Here we go. Modified Thunder on the track. We're going to go 20 quick ones. Very interesting scenario here tonight of the 10 cars answering for tonight's green flag. Randy McDaniel will be seated in 10th position. Here we go. Green flag flies, and Ernie Phillips leads, coming through turn number 1 and up the back straightaway. Preston Hughes and Richard Brough were yelling. All right, we'll do it again. we go on the pole, the auto-tune special of David Cooper on the outside. Ernie Phillips, this time Phillips once again comes off. Oh, and the 911 car of Hughes is really slow off the mark. Phillips, Cooper, your fast time qualifier, Daryl Shirk. 1, 2, 3. Now Shirk looks to the inside of Cooper. Now Cooper looks to the inside of Phillips. Side by side off of turn number 4. Good stuff. Phillips, Cooper, Shirk. Now Cooper looks under Phillips yet again, and he's sideways. Oh, Shirk straightens him up. Compton takes advantage. Oh, the 911 car is hit by the 13 car. We got him sliding all over the place. We got braced sideways up against the wall. Be secure with the #1 alarm specialist, featuring quality First Alert products. We have the area's only computerized central station for immediate response, protecting the most recognizable businesses and homes in the area. Proud owner of IMCA Modified #10, with customized monitoring to fit the customer's needs. Trust Golden Bear Alarms. Call us before the burglar calls on you. This is the Yuba Sutter area's finest smog check and automotive repair facility. This is AutoTune. AutoTune is your one-stop repair center. No appointment is necessary when you choose AutoTune for your smog check needs. We use state-of-the-art computer diagnostic equipment at AutoTune. Over 15 years experience in automotive and racing mechanics. AutoTune is the proud sponsor of Cooper Racing's stable of cars. Make the call today. Make the call to AutoTune. All right, we're back, and here we go. Patronize our sponsors. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. Now McDaniel starts to make his way towards the front into 4th position past Beller. The 911 car of Preston Hughes has been disqualified. We understand that in that altercation coming off of turn number 4, that Preston received a puncture in his fuel cell, and he has thus been disqualified. You can't be leaking fuel. Now McDaniel starts to press Cooper in number 17. David up the back stretch, side by side with McDaniel. Cooper with a nice run off the top. McDaniel diamond stalled off of 4 though, and that car is hooking up. Now McDaniel heads off after Phillips. So it's Ernie Phillips, Randy McDaniel, the 17 car of David Cooper, and now McDaniel sideways with Phillips. Oh, side by side into turn number 3. Thrilling modified racing here at Twin City Speedway yet again. Look at this. Oh, we're yellow. And Wilkerson's off in the goose. All right, we're back, and Randy McDaniel was given the point on that last yellow as they came to the yellow. Now Cooper makes a run for 3rd. McDaniel, Phillips, the 17 car of David Cooper. Now, we did not show you the conclusion of that yellow flag lap when we went to break during the last sequence, so we're winding up that tape right now so you can see that the 10 car of McDaniel did come across that line first and thus was justly awarded the point at the resumption of this feature event. Here's a look at McDaniel in number 10. coming off of turn number 4. All right, and here's a look at it as they came down to the waving yellow flag, and as you can see, McDaniel by a nose. So McDaniel was awarded first position, and the restart has taken a commanding lead. Now, David Cooper in car number 17, getting faster with every lap, starts to press the 18 car of Phillips. So take a look at this. McDaniel's checked out, but second, third, and fourth. Oh, great move by Shirk in number 14. Moves into third position. Your fast time qualifier here tonight, Daryl Shirk. McDaniel systematically working his way through traffic, starting scratch in the field, and finally making his way. Oh, and now Phillips is into the wall here on the front straightaway, and that will bring to an end an excellent feature event for Ernie. Ernie comes to grief from the front stretch wall. Man, I'll tell you, it's great to be back at the races. Randy McDaniel, car number 10, Daryl Shirk in car number 14, and David Cooper, car number 17, round out the top 3. Richard Brace Jr. in a brand new car, car number 2, just has not seemed to have gotten the handle down here tonight. Cooper and Hannum continue to be the best show, but Randy McDaniel continues to lead. Good look at the man who has won more modified feature events at Twin Cities Speedway than any other person. White flag flies, 19 in the books, 1 to go. Shirk comes by. Oh, Beller sideways out of oh, and Cordery also comes down the track. Here comes McDaniel for the victory. Shirk is in second. David Cooper is in third. Excuse me, we're a little under the weather here tonight. My name is Bob Burbank. So Randy McDaniel wins yet another feature event here at Twin Cities Speedway. Had to work for this one.
As soon as we do have the official finishing order, we'll give that to you. Randy McDaniel makes it 2 in a row. He won the A-main event last night at Silver Dollar Speedway over in Chico, where he's the defending.
So Randy McDaniel wins it. In second place is Daryl Shirk, and in third place, a very good run for David Cooper in the Auto-Tune Special. Randy comes down for another checkered flag. Here we go. My name is Bob Burbank. We'll be back.
Sixth row inside, starting 11, will be car number 87. The 87 car starting 11th for this event. Sponsored by Commerce.
All right, race fans, it's time. Thunder and lightning, the sprinters are on the track. On the pole in car number 10B is Mac Tyner. Your fast time qualifier, we have a 4 inversion. Okay, a 4 inversion, so your fast time qualifier, number 7, that would be, Mike Wasina Jr. Well, Wasina, of course, will start outside of the second row. Your second fast qualifier of those who were able to get their time back through the heats, Richard Tyner will start in third position on the outside, Mark Tabor. So it's Tyner, Tabor, Tyner, Wasina, the 71 car of Corey Lovell, Ricky Wonder Jim, green flag flies, here we go. Oh, the 81 car bangs into the wall real hard coming up the front straightaway. Kevin Lovell, Mark Hall in car number 54. conspicuous by his 13th starting position. We'll have to see how Mark makes his way through the field. Max Tyner in the Barnes Boys number 10B showing the way so far. Now Tyner gets by Tabor into third. That's the Rich Tyner. Fast time qualifier, Mike Wasina Jr. has moved into second position. Oh, Rust is all over the back of Sherman. Sherman goes high and lets him go by. Seems that Timmy just doesn't quite have the handle on it. And Colby Weiss in car number 21. Boy, that car is trying to get upside down in the worst possible way. We're yellow. Oh, and it's Sherman over the top. Welcome to Yuba City Scrap and Steel, home of Lovell Brothers Racing. We're the area's #1 metal recycler. Nobody beats our prices on pipe and steel products. We are one of the area's largest tire and wheel dealers, featuring quality Bridgestone tires and, for the racer, McCreary tires. We are the Gambler chassis distributor and also carry Taylor wings. Watch for the Lovell Brothers Silver Bullet. Family owned since 1944. There's more stuff for more people at Yuba City Scrap and Steel.
Sacramento is car number 32. It's Gary Matranga.
All right, we're back. Patronize our sponsors. My name is Bob Burback. Hope you'll excuse me a little bit here. Voice is going away. We're a little under the weather here on opening night here at Twin Cities Speedway. Green light goes on up the back straightaway. Side by side into turn number 1 as Lovell presses Tabor hard. Mark Hall begins his charge towards the front once again. Colby Weiss in car number 21. It just appears that car is a handful right now. Calling on all his expertise, multi-time feature event winner, Colby Weiss. Now Hall has a problem coming out of turn number 4 in his battle with Harvey. I think, oh, biking it big time is the 72 car of Hallam. And that costs him. Up the back straightaway now, the 71 car of Kevin Lovell. As a matter of fact, that's Corey Lovell, but Kevin is coming back on the track after leaving the track in turn number 3. It's what caught my eye. Corey continues to press Tabor, and now, oh, it's Monahan. Monahan in the 49 car, and oh, and Weiss goes around him, and so does Rust. Oh my, Monahan with his disabled car going off of turn number 1 creates a magic moment for Weiss and Rust. Here's a good look at the Barnes Boys number 10B going through turns 1 and 2 with a nice lead over Wasina in number 7. All right, we're yellow yet again. And I don't know why. Oh, it's Monahan, never did quite make it to the pits. All right, I'm Bob. We'll be back. Can you believe sprint car racing at Twin Cities Speedway? I cannot believe how fast these cars get around this place. Oh, and Hall gets by Wonder Jim on the restart. That would be for 7th position. So Hall making some progress. Start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, for 7th now, trying for 6th position. Getting by the 71 car of Love. And that was for 5th. Good look at the Yuba City Scrap and Steel special. Coming off at turn number 2, the Barnes Boys 10B. Gotta say it, one of the prettiest sprint cars I've ever seen. Continues to lead and has from the outset. really with very little pressure. The yellows seem to have come at opportune times for him to not be hampered by an awful lot of lap traffic, and now just as we say that, Wasina begins to reel him in. Oh, absolutely. Now the Barnes number 10B with Mac Tyner behind the wheel is being pressed hard by the former champion. Oh, he's right on his tail. There's 4 championships sitting behind Tyner right now. Tyner, a former champion at the Ernie Purcell Memorial Speedway. So this is where the champions race. The white flag is out. 1 more to go. Tyner leads going up the back straightaway. 1 more set of corners. Tyner, Wasina, look at Hall for 3rd. Doesn't quite get the job done. Lovell comes through in 5th in a thriller. Sprint car racing in Twin Cities Speedway, just plain the best. Mac Tyner dodges all the bullets and takes his first feature event victory here at Twin Cities Speedway. Last year, we remember a dominating performance by Mac in the Barnes Barnes Boys 10B, only to come to grief in turn number 3 in lap traffic. So
recap of the
Barry Barnes number 10B, checkered flag. I'll tell you, you got to take a second look at this race car when you're wandering through the pits. The advanced special, also some help from Al's grading and paving. Mac Tyner wins it.
Brian Brody then in the 3rd row. It's 14 cars. Many-time champion with the NorCal Dwarf Cars, Frank Monroe. Car number 14 alongside of Monroe with the interstate.
All right, race fans. Dynamite comes in small packages. What does that mean? That means that the dwarf cars are on the track. My name is Bob Burback. The first appearance of 1998 for the NorCal dwarf cars here at Twin Cities Speedway, or anywhere for that matter. Here we go, green flag flies. On the pole is Sean O'Leary. A great move by Quilty, moves him into 2nd place. Now he presses John the President Kennedy. Oh, we got dwarf cars flying through the night air here at Twin Cities Speedway. Sean O'Leary in car number 17. San Francisco connection takes quite a ride up over the banking. Schertz was involved. He gets it back rolling. Here's another look at it from our infield camera. That's Blaine Brown. And how does this work? Oh, it's Schertz and O'Leary, and Monroe gets taken for the ride.
Essentially, we have not completed a lap.
All right, here's O'Leary, makes an appearance over the banking in turn number 4. We'll be back. Ride with the winners. M&M Racing Chassis, the West's leading chassis builder. Available by contacting Dwarf World, the one-stop shop for dwarf car racers. Dwarf World is a magical land of parts and services to fit every need of the dwarf car racer. Brakes, shocks, steering wheels, A-arms, bumpers and Nerf bars, fuel tanks, and much, much more. So ride with the winners. Call the one-stop shop for the dwarf car racer. That's Dwarf World in Tracy. All right, let's try this one again. Dwarf World. Boy, let me tell you, they have put some potent race cars on the racetrack. If you're looking for dwarf car heaven, you can find it at Dwarf World. All right, Steve Alberti assumes the pole position now that O'Leary is no longer in the mix, at least up front. Oh, nice run by John the President Kennedy through 1 and through 2, up the back straightaway, and he leads this one Oh, Quilty is sideways. Oh, and a stack of them pile in. Sean Mize, Frank Monroe. Brian steps from his green, yellow numeral 16, and he's asking, looks like Alberti, what the problem is. We'll be back. Flying Brian's night ends. What a shame. All right, with one scored in the books, we're going to give, so we're going to score that initial lap, I guess. So John Kennedy in car number 31 is going to be the leader. Bert Endicott will be in second. Steve Alberti in third. It looks like we'll go racing up the back straightaway. Howie Ross is in fourth. Ross looking for a clean sweep here tonight. Currently runs in fourth position, followed by the 20 car of Dale Hogan. So we're green. Here we go. Coming off of turn number 4, John Kennedy in car number 31. Boy, he has been fast. One of the unique characteristics of Kennedy's effort is the fact that he is a single-man race team. I don't know, in all the years I've been covering NorCal dwarf car racing, if I've ever seen anybody come with Kennedy to the racetrack. An incredible effort by John Kennedy each and every week, and he keeps getting faster. Conspicuous by his absence, Frank Monroe in car number 14 did not answer the call for the new green. His car too severely damaged to continue. Kennedy, Endicott, Alberti, the 20 car of Hogan, then the 23 car of Ercolini. I believe we called that Russ before. We're certainly sorry about that. It's Ercolini. And Dom's certainly one of the fast guys around here. How about Greg the Iceman Winters, your rookie of the year from last season, currently running in 6th position. So opening night for NorCal dwarf car racing here at Twin Cities Speedway so far has been a crash and bash affair, at least here in the feature. Terrific side-by-side racing throughout each of the heat races, however. And now Ercolini begins to press Hogan. Hogan up the back straightaway. Alberti. And now Kennedy has a little trouble with lap traffic. Got our attention for a second there, but he gets on by. Bert Endicott in the blue 65 has not been able to make up any time on the high fly in Kennedy. Now the 20 car of Hogan begins to look high for a way around the 33 car of Alberti. Now Ercolini takes advantage. Carl Greatrix in the car number 34 now gets up underneath the 20 car of Hogan. They split the 88 car, and this time Hogan comes out with 4th position up the back straightaway. What a terrific automobile race. Now Randy Schertz makes his presence known as he starts to come through the field after having that opening lap problem. Oh, and the 88 car almost gets tagged. Kennedy in 31 continues to lead, and we're yellow, and it's because of the Schertz 44 stopped in turn number 2. That is a shame. Boys, we're yellow. We'll be back. right, race fans, we're going to go green up the back straightaway. There are 9 in the books, 11 to go. John Kennedy, Bert Endicott, Steve Alberti, that's the senior half of that equation, Dale Hogan, Dominic Ercolini, Carl Graytrick, and the 3-car of Sean Mize. Sean has recovered nicely from that first lap accident, but this man Kennedy seems to be on a rail. Great battles here for 4th, 5th, actually 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Now Mize tries to get up around Graytrix in car number 34. Talked to Cherry earlier in the pits. Sent me a great photograph of me taking it to Dwarf Car National. Thank you very much. Now Hogan looks under Alberti coming off the 4. Alberti and Hogan have had a race-long battle here for 3rd position. Kennedy continues to dominate, however. He's got himself a good, maybe 3/4 of a straightaway, if not a straightaway lead on Endicott, who cannot seem to reel him in. Once again, back to this Alberti-Hogan duel. Oh, it's not an Alberti-Hogan duel, it's an Alberti-Hogan, Ercolini, half the field duel here. Up around the top now, Hogan takes a look. Coming off of turn number 4 now, here comes Kennedy, white flag flies, 19 in the books, 1 to go in the final feature event of race number 1 for 1998 here at Twin Cities Speedway. John, the President Kennedy, comes off of turn number 4 and takes his first checkered flag at Twin Cities Speedway. Ercolini's slow up the front straightaway. Alberti gets second. Oh, what a shame. Ercolini loses power in the 4th corner. So is Kennedy. No, Kennedy is just taking a slow lap around here. What a fantastic victory. Alberti finishes in 2nd position. The 20 car of Hogan is in 3rd. Dominic Ercolini giving Kennedy the thumbs up. Oh yeah, what a great, great victory. My name is Bob Burback, Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. We talked about Kennedy's operation and how he comes here with his car and himself, and has been getting faster over the years. Look at that checkered flag as it flies from the left front window of his 34 Vicky. That is John, the President Kennedy, picking up feature event win number 1. As always, race fans, this is dedicated to the daring drivers we've just seen. So opening night is in the books. Don't forget about Raw Thrills and Spills Volume 7. Dwarf cars flying all over the place, sprint cars, open wheels, stock cars. The best crash tape ever, according to that fella. We certainly thank John Ricketta from Monday Night Motorsports. Gave us a real nice review over the airwaves. My thanks to my friend Jeff Christensen, my friend Don Kithcart, Larry Ulam, and of course Mark Meeks, who is along now with Arizona Racing Television with Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. Checkered Flag Motorsports Television is sponsored by Golden Barrel Arm, Dwarf World, Yuba City Scrap and Steel, where you can get more stuff for more racers, and of course David Cooper's Auto Tune, your one-stop auto repair center at Percy and Franklin in Yuba City. My name is Bob Burback, and it's my great pleasure I get to do this thing every week. So we'll see you next week from Twin Cities Speedway. My name is Bob, and we will see you at the races.